Namaste. I've been thinking about a conversation that my wife has been having with somebody on Facebook. And in this conversation, my wife and this person have been discussing awareness and perception. And my wife has been having a hard time explaining to this person their level of perception because the conversation has been, convoluted. So I'm going to put it out here like this. Awareness and perception is kind of like the same thing of a square and a rhombus. A square is a rhombus, but a rhombus doesn't necessarily have to be a square for it to be a rhombus. Awareness is being able to understand that your perception may not be what you think it is. Having perception may be able to understand that what you see as aware and what you are aware of could be wrong. You have to be able to understand and accept this information. Just because you can know doesn't mean that you should look for the answer. The problem that people have is they look for the answer for everything. They want to understand everything. We want to understand what makes matter. Now we have atoms. They want to understand what makes atoms. Now we have quarks. They want to understand what makes quarks. Now we have the Higgs-Boson particle. They want to understand everything. Just because you can look for the answer doesn't mean that you need to look for the answer. You need to be able to have one level of acceptance in reality. Understand that things are the way they are because that's the way they are. I'm not saying go by faith. I'm saying have peace. Have a level of understanding and acceptance. We see everything in the universe, but we all have our own particular wavelength of perception. Just because I see something does not mean that you see it, nor does it mean that you see it exactly the same way that I see it. This goes with sight, hearing, all the senses, not just the senses that we have, but our sixth sense, our seventh sense, our senses of awareness, our senses of perception of reality and emotional connection. That's what it means by awareness and perception. You have to be able to come to a balance in terms of understanding that what you see is what you see. And it's okay if you don't see what I see, because I'm okay if I don't see what you see. Just be aware of it and have that sense of perception. Just something to think about.